To do sign analysis, what we do is look at each factor individually, and we're just checking to see if when each factor is positive or negative, and then we combine the factors together, just looking at the signs. So for example, when we take a look at the x minus 2 and x plus 7, so looking at the x plus 7 here, we have this x plus 7 factor is for this number line here. And for x is greater than negative 7, we can see that we have positive and positive on this side and negative on the left-hand side of negative 7. And then we could do the same kind of thing for the x minus 2 factor. For the x minus 2 factor, we can see that we have left of positive 2, it's going to be negative, and to the right of positive 2, it's going to be positive. So for these individual factors, for this, we can determine whether the combined x minus 2 times x plus 2 is positive or negative based on combining these number lines together. So if I take a look at this through here, on the left of negative 7, we have negative negative, which gives us positive. That means it's greater than 0. So that is going to be part of our solution set. So I know that my solution for this is going to be x is less than negative 7. Okay, so this is part of my solution. When I combine the positive and negative, I'm going to end up with a negative. Well, negative is less than 0, so I know that I'm looking for greater than 0. So that is not part of my solution set. So I'll put in a little bit of x there. So if I combine then any numbers to the right of positive 2, I get positive, positive. That's positive, that's greater than 0. So I know that any numbers bigger than positive 2 also give me part of my solution set for this quadratic inequality. So basically what we're doing is looking at each individual factor, determining where it's positive and negative, and then combining the factors to determine whether the quadratic is positive or negative. So we'll do the same thing here. We have for the x minus 4, we have this number line here. Okay, for the x minus 6, we have this number line here. So left of positive 4, we have negative. Right of positive 4, we have positive. Left of negative or positive 6, we have negative. To the right, we have positive. Now, we also have to consider that the a is less than 0. So we initially have a negative. So we have to include an extra negative in there. So when I combine these, negative, negative, with the other negative, with an extra negative, I end up with a negative. And then this is going to be part of my solution. Oops. This is going to be part of my solution because I want less than or equal to 0. So I know that x is less than 4 represents part of my solution set. So positive, negative, with an extra negative, I'm going to end up with a positive solution. So that's not going to be part of my solution set. Positive, positive, with that extra negative for the a is going to give me a negative. And again, that's less than 0. So that's going to be part of my solution set. So all the x's on the right side of positive 6 is going to be part of my solution. So this is basically how we do sign analysis. We just combine each individual factor and just looking at the signs. So again, this last one here, we have b, x minus b. So there's our number line. To the right of b, we know it's positive. To the left of b, it's negative. We have for the x minus a, okay, we know that to the right of a, it's positive. To the left of a, it's negative. So then we combine these. So negative, negative gives us positive. That is not less than 0. positive, negative gives us negative. That's part of our solution. So we want x's in between b and a, and then positive, positive, that gives us positive. That is not part of our solution. So our solution set then is for all the x's between a and b.